Steven. Now, you can also punch the heck out of them. Does not work really well or fast. Why you would want to fight a creature that has the potential to turn you into a zombie by your, you know, close range like that seems kind of odd to me. Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we are in 7 Days to Die, Alpha 18. Come on, what in the heck, game? Let me just do my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna start a series here for people because frankly I've been doing a ton of tutorials and not really much gameplay, and I figured I need something for the regulars of the channel, as well as in Alpha 16 what I did was a series that was a bit of a mixture of let's play and tutorial, and I think that's what I'm going to basically do for this one. Early on I'm going to do a lot of on-camera stuff, minus, you know, like chopping trees and such, just so that I can show everybody things that they may not know if they're new to the game, because that happens all the time. Interesting. Looks like we got a big building there. Okay, so some of the first things we need to do is just crank out these quests. So as you can see, I've already started to harvest both some wood from these little guys here and some plant fiber from these. I think I'm probably way over on the plant fiber amount, but I probably still need some wood and some rocks, so I'm going to do that. You can also punch these things for rocks, but man, is it kind of annoying. Takes a long time to get that rock out of there, so we're not going to do a lot of that. One of the first things I might do is just put that there, because it's, I don't know, just in case you need to fight a zombie. Though you have a bunch of time early game to be protected against them, so I wouldn't worry about it. So now I'm just going to run around and look for some stone at the same time as looking around to see what I've got for things to go and get in the town here. This is a small little POI, so we'll probably hit that one up pretty quick. This is also a nice little small one. Search them trashes. You never know when you're gonna get some pills or some other good things. Nests, man, hit them up as soon as you can. You're gonna need one of these for one of your quests. You can boil these for boiled eggs. Coal node, these are now the new way that we do the resources in Alpha 18 here. Underneath here is a coal node, and that goes down into the ground. I've got a number of tutorials for a bunch of stuff like this, so you can also take a look at those to see some of the information. Even got a modlet now to show you if you wanted to use it, where the heck all the resources were. Okay, so what do we need here? We need a bedroll. So now in Alpha 18 it's nice because it shows you exactly what you're doing over here, what you need for your next particular quest to get done. So we'll just craft that. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to just look for stuff because yeah, I also plan on playing this probably in one of the most Adreden-y ways that I can, which probably will involve a lot of melee and a lot of spike belts. My horde base preparation is a lot different than I think a number of people's. So yeah, one of the first things you're going to do here is place this bedroll, not just because it's a quest, because back in the day we didn't have a quest for it, but it locks you to this kind of spawning area. So now if you die, you'll spawn back on your bedroll or near it, and you don't need to walk kilometers to get back to where you might have lost your stuff. Oh, also I turned off my drop everything, as you can see. The settings are, actually I'll show you the settings. Alright, for settings I've got Adreden, Alpha 18 playthrough. I did the same thing for my world seed, so if you are curious on how that is, that's what that is. And for my settings, I've got it kind of set to an Adreden-y kind of way. I think I'm going to actually up this to... do I want to go all the way up to warrior? Oh, yeah, may as well. I mean, it's... then you have 2 more levels to insane. Sure, yeah, warrior. Warrior's fine. It's a little bit boring otherwise, to be honest. We're going to do the traditional 7 days, because, you know. and morning. Or I'm not gonna go. I was thinking maybe nightmare, but maybe people are interested. I might do a nightmare series. It's one of the very first things I ever started off the channel with, so we could possibly do that. 24 enemies for the blood moon, because yeah, gotta make it awesome. Oh no, 24. Thank you. Okay, now that you've seen the settings, yeah, I turned that off because I don't like it. Back in the day, when we died, we lost everything, and it really meant something when you died. I don't know, the game is really weird. They like to give you a death penalty. Ooh, hello. Yeah, actually those are pretty good. Which is now like you lose XP, but it was kind of a penalty when you just had to like go get your stuff. I don't know, it's really weird, the Fun Pimp's decisions here. Anyway, this is a pretty good armor. It's cloth armor, so it doesn't have any mobility penalties, nor does it make noise, or stamina penalties, so it's actually a really good one. These are like the cloth ones, so I would wear those immediately, actually. Something I generally don't do. Anyway, let's craft our stone axe. That's the next little quest. I think I'm pretty much good. I'm gonna break down this so that I can get myself an axe, which means, or from the axe, I'm going to get bones and goo out of that. There. The bones I'm going to use. One thing I'm going to do is craft the bone knife right away, just in case we need to have some hunting done, or we have our weapon break. It's just a spare weapon. So that is done, though we're going to craft some more weapons very quick, very soon. I put my band-aid here because if I'm, doing something, actually I'm going to switch this around, like fighting, and I get a bleed, I can just quickly wheel mouse back over to 1, or back over to the number 2, and then just click it. But right now I'm just going to switch back over. I also put my weapon on number 1 because I find it very easy just to put my ring finger up and grab to like hit it. So it's super quick. You'll probably see that later on in the series. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna scrap that, and I don't know. Personally, I'm not a gun user, so if you are a gun user, as your primary thing, you may not find this series as fulfilling, but you could try to watch it just for new ways to play. Iron ore, that's the new way to get them. Okay, let's get our... just crank these guys out as soon as we can here. I'm going to keep breaking down these because I find it to be pretty important to be able to get them so that you can... oh, nice. I'll talk about these. So you can make duct tape later on, because duct tape fuels a lot of recipes, and then it also fuels your repair kits. So, and it's, there's no more corpses for zombies, so you can't get bones from them per se. It's kind of something they took out that I don't particularly like, but that's okay. So this is good. Painkillers. This can heal us up really quick, and lockpicks. We'll go into lockpicks because we'll surely find ourselves some sort of place to use them. Okay, well, yeah, we need to wear these guys so we can, if you can never played the game before, you can see that there's these shortcut keys. You can just hit one of them, and that will make you do that thing. Okay. So do let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I know some people have wanted me to do some nomad stuff. Other people like bases. But like I said, I'm going to probably play it in more of the most Adreden kind of thing I can do, which includes like not following dungeon design and things like that. I probably could have gone to the backside of this building, but I also do like to have a second way out of a building just in case something happens. Maybe a dog pack runs into the front to the main entrance and they try to obliterate you that way. Crouch smidgen. This is a cloth couch or chair, so we're just going to break that down and grab that. I don't know that I recognize this house. Anyhow, we're going to go in there in just a second. Wooden club. Craft that sucker up. My favorite new weapon is probably the spear. So, just so you know. Now, I think we do the arrows. Yes, primitive bow. We craft that. We have already got our stones and feathers, so we can craft that guy. Bam! We only need one, but to be honest, if you're going to do it, you may as well do it with whatever you got. Looks like I'm missing stones, so... now, this is another new one that they've added. There used to be 3, now it's 1. It's pretty excellent. You just do that. You can also, if you are on here, it's got a new type of menu. You can hit and hold R, And of course you get all these different types of rotations. You have your simple, your advanced, which means you can flip it upside down. On face means you can put it on a face and rotate it relative to putting it on like a block. This is copy rotation of a block, which is very useful if you're building things. And these are the shape keys, so you can just choose a shape that you want to build now, which is makes the game easier. It's much more gamey, but it does make the game sort of flow in a kind of a better way. I'm gonna keep this. I probably actually should make a couple more, to be honest. Well, there we go, 2 more. This will allow me to maybe fall through something and maybe get back up if I have to. Look like a pretty treacherous little place, but if I can take this place, then I can kind of stay here tonight. At least I have one little place to go. It will want me to do something with it, so it looks like I could climb right back up there. I'm just going to do some hopping around here. I could probably take out that zombie here if you crouch. I mean, normally what you should probably do, hit R to get this loaded up. You should probably actually just finish these dang quests before going into anything, but that doesn't quite interest me right now. Oh, that guy's pretty quick. Alright. Oh, hi there, guy. Let's switch over to our club. Now, they've also got the hard swings and the light swings. Oh, man. Right, this is also on a little bit harder difficulty than I normally play on, so this will be quite interesting. So you go in. I think I'm probably going to get smacked. This is bad. And I'm on fire. What a way to start a thing here. I don't think I've started off something so bad in my life. Okay. I don't have any water. I do have water. You can use water real quick to put out a fire. I'm definitely pushing my luck here. Let's go get some skill points and then come back, because this is a little bit more tricky than I perhaps wanted it to be. It's fun though. I like a little bit of an extra challenge, to be honest. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just quickly run and jump. Ow, dude, that is painful. Okay, I'm fine now. Okay, let's just build this block here. Let's get these first few done. I'm gonna need to chop some wood down. We'll take those guys out, just not in there. And almost chopped. May as well do the whole thing, because then you get a little bit extra. 1, 2, 3. It is kind of nice that it's so quick and easy. If I was a little bit more worried, I might build it so that I could get up on this building later on, but that's okay. I did place a frame. Okay, fine. Uh-oh. Getting snuck up on from behind. We don't want that. You have to be very careful and listen all around you all the time. If you don't, I don't know, you're gonna have a bad time, basically. Okay, let's try this one more time. Sometimes it seems a bit weird. I guess it needs to be this kind of frame. So let's do some combat, shall we? Some proper combat. You can line up the zombies to your semi-cardinal or your cardinal directions of your compass, and then they will definitely walk along those lines. Now, sneak in, they'll swing, and then you try to hit them. The club isn't, I don't know, as good as it once was, but that's okay. They are definitely going to be stronger in this game because I have cranked it up to higher difficulty. When they're down, it's a good time to take a nice swing at them. That was not great. There we go. And yeah, that one was good. So I should probably make this fire, but man, it's annoying when the swing that's supposed to, like the sweeping strike, kind of doesn't fire off and you can't hit them. Certainly a worrisome thing. Okay. Boom! Headshot. Okay. Let's get this campfire cranked out, and then we can just go from there. Okay, I just went down one level on that rock, but that's fine here. So I'm gonna craft that. Now I have some extra rock. It's good. Hit these up. I mean, they're super easy to break, and you get a little bit of a resource out of them. Yeah. So now then, we can place this down. I'm gonna finish these before I go back into there, because as you can see, it is kind of a silly idea to not have these extra skill points, because you can really help your character out. Now for me, I'm playing my most, the build that I like the most. So what I'm going to do? One of the first things I like to get is this healing factor, because you can, I don't know, you don't have to waste as many resources on healing, because now I will heal up from this 34 up to, as high as I can get later on. Okay, recipes. I like to craft extra bandages because, well, you get a lot of damage from zombies. So, yeah. Recipes, stone arrows, craft. So let's buy some more things. Some of my other favorites. I mean, our iron gut is quite good because I don't like having to constantly have to worry about food. Pain tolerance is good because, as you saw, I got stunned already, and that sucks. There's a number of early ones to get that are very useful. Sexual Tyrannosaurus, of course, is quite good because it reduces the amount of melee it takes to actually attack, which is great. And Pummel Pete for me, because I'm primarily a meleeer, so it's quite good. Though now also Javelin Master could also be quite good because it's, early game. I use spears a lot because they are the superior weapon. They've been around with humanity for a very, very long time, and that's just, quite useful. Okay, I don't generally spec into most of these things. These are the new books series. You can, by now I'm sure a lot of people have seen what these are, but if you haven't, these are all, various little things you can find around the world to help you get perked up. Still listening for things that might hit me. Okay, so I'm done with my points, so that's pretty much it. Pummel Pete, Sexual Tyrannosaurus, Pain Tolerance, Healing Factor, and I think that's, yeah. No, not too much to get early on, but some little ones. Alright, so now if we go back in here, we'll be a little bit stronger, a little bit better off. Hey there, guy. I don't know if there's any holes in this fence, so what I'm gonna do is just wait for that guy to break a hole, and I'm going to get myself a little bit more wood, then I can make some more of these frames, then I can get a little more mobility inside this place. So another thing that I like to do is hit the favorite button on certain ones that are quite good for me. So I'm just gonna go with 15 for now, so that I can maybe, do something else with these things. You don't need to, but preserving nature is kind of nice because then there's always more trees around, but it really depends on your biome and what you're up to. So I think what I'm gonna do is just finish capturing this house for this episode and call it. Okay, gonna repair this. I believe it's A is your shortcut key. A on that one. Yep. Okay, good. Recipes, bandages. That did not craft. Sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. The next things we're gonna need to do is find water. That's a pretty important one. There's usually ponds or some kind of like water tower around, but it really depends. And you are one of the weakest zombies that have appeared. Come on, dude. Yeah, that grazing hit when it misses. That sucks. Come on. I think he's dead. Yep. If you do, you can see that in the side corner on the right below, that sometimes you can see if there's, the zombie's dead by checking that out. Okay, this is an interesting place. See who's still hanging out here with me. That one. Sometimes the zombies will go back to where they were, which doesn't exactly make sense. The zombies will also run now, so if you're not careful, sometimes they'll go into rage mode and they will rush you, and that's, well, that's bad, but that's okay. So yeah, now as you can see, I'm taking it a little more slow. It's a lot more easily done, easy to handle. Take some of that water. We'll actually get that right in our hand here, because fighting these guys, we could get lit on fire pretty easily. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, so it's a matter of just sort of figuring out, if you're gonna do it their way, then yeah, you just figure it out. Figure out the best way to go about this whole thing. This is where the spear comes in quite handy, because, you know, you can hit them from a lot further away. So, dude, he just wants to go back to where he was hanging out. All right, save up my stamina a smidgen. Whoa. Okay, he's gonna run at us. You can let him calm down a little bit if you want. There we go. A gravity assist. That's not actually a thing. It would be cool if it was, but there is no gravity assist. Oh, dang. Out of stamina. We'll try that again. I will go back and loot some of these things. I feel like I just want to capture this building first. Okay, we are not crouching. We have some stamina. Good. Probably search these sinks because they have a chance of giving me a... well, that's pretty good too. But a cooking pot, which is probably one of the more important early game items to grab. Bullets. Bandages. Good. Vitamins. Sure. Okay. And then we'll just go through here. Let's see here. Hey there, man. Really? Okay, I gotta get out of here. Uh-oh. No, I'm gonna die. Huh. Okay. I don't know. I don't accept that one as a total thing. It's kind of like a glitch. It's like a normal human would be able to run through that hole pretty easily, but it's a good opportunity just to show you, you know, what happens when you die. The maximum XP penalty reached. Why, thank you. Who the heck's out here? It's Steven. Now, you can also punch the heck out of them. Does not work really well or fast. Okay, and if they do make you bleed a lot more if you don't have the right armor on, so... Now, this is probably also not the best choice, but I figure it's kind of fun, so let's do this. Rah. There's also a special build, like you can spec into just like fist fighting them, but I mean, why you would want to fight a creature that has the potential to turn you into a zombie by your, you know, close range like that seems kind of odd to me. Wow. I'm just kind of curious to know if I can actually beat him by hitting him with my hands, because I don't know, I don't generally fight this way. I think it's sort of silly to do so. Swing and punch and punch and punch. Rah! There you go. Okay, I'm gonna get in here and get the rest of my stuff, because this is just not the best thing to do. Yeah, so you won't have to have this kind of problem because most people play with the option to just have their stuff with them. Come on, buddy. Regenerate that. Hurrah! So there's probably the zombies still around there. Where's my stuff? Yeah, I don't really like how it didn't let me hop back through here. Kind of weird. Oh well. I'll stop complaining about it. Right in the bits. Nope. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm getting owned to this game. Okay, what I'm going to do is do this a little more carefully. I'll wait for him to kind of get in here. And I hope I can run past him, because I want more fighting space. I really wish the those hits would be hitting him every time, with even the graze. You know, you're supposed to graze them. That one was a miss. That was my fault. I know that one. Anyway. Okay. I'm actually going to use one of these bandages because I really need to heal up. Plus I'm in a house, so I can probably find the material to make more bandages. So like, for example, I can break down this and then make more bandages. I'm gonna actually put these guys down here. That way they're at least on my inventory slots. Usually there's curtains you can break down. Oh, if I break down this, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here, am I? You know what I'm gonna do is actually take out this so that I can get in and out a lot easier, so that we don't have that problem. And then I'm gonna take out this so that I can get those cloth parts. Yeah, see? There you go. Now then, a ladder here. Gonna be some more burnt dudes. We could shoot them with arrows more, but like I said, I want to play this the way I generally play, so usually involves a lot more hand-to-hand, well, melee combat. Okay. Where can I jump to? Yeah, I think what they want you to do is to run along this and over there, but well, sure, why not? Balance beam time. And over here. And up here. And oh, there's the good stuff right there. Whoa. Okay. 2 misses with that. I think maybe they may have decreased the range just slightly on the club. It feels sort of like that. Okay, who else is up here? We also have that little garage. It kind of looks like there's a workbench down there. Yeah, awesome. Let me see if I should probably go and get the loot first. I think what I'm gonna do is grab this loot with you guys, and then I'm just gonna clear the general vicinity. Woo, yeah! Get rid of this crap bow. Take that. Iron arrows, that's freaking awesome. Just get rid of those to start with. And here's those iron knuckles. If we were wearing these to fight, oh, we would have been way better off. So I'm going to stash some of the stuff that doesn't immediately help me. Can is actually, no, because they changed it. You can't get water from cans anymore. Right. You used to be able to get water from cans, which was kind of nice, but not anymore. Okay, something like that. Put those back in there as well. Okay, let's see what other things we got. Medical supplies. Ah, beautiful. I always keep my splint down there because it makes it super easy if you break your leg to just grab it. More ammo. We'll throw those into there. Break this and do that. Da-da-da-da. Come on. Yeah, and I think what I'm also going to do off camera is just grab some more wood from some of these trees, and then we'll do a little bit of... That's kind of interesting to find so early on. I'll generally use a sledgehammer. I'll do a little bit of sort of saving, like make it so this house is a lot safer. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because there's a couple things, like I'll probably spend most of the night up in this little area, but that'll require me taking out things like these embers, right? So that, you know, I can put up walls and such. So I'll go into that with you guys, but I am going to need to take out these local zombies and grab some more wood. So I'll come back with you guys in just a few minutes in game, but for me it'll be, I don't know, for you guys it'll be like a couple days. Also, let me know how often you want these videos, because like the tutorials are doing really well, and so it makes a lot of sense for me to keep doing them. And Let's Plays sometimes fizzle out, so who knows, we'll see how it goes. Okay, anyhow guys, if you enjoyed this video and maybe learned something, hit that like button and share with some friends. If you are new to the channel and want to learn more about 7 Days to Die, hit the subscribe button. And thank you for ringing that bell so that you guys keep yourselves notified. I'm going to take these guys out, and I'll be back in another video. Bye bye.